Hello and welcome to studying Powerplant oral questions. Today we're going to cover engine fire protection systems. The following questions are found on the Baker School of Aeronautics oral and practical study guide. Feel free to pause the video after each question to give yourself a chance to answer. Starting with question 1. What type of fire detection system gives a more complete coverage to a fire hazard? A continuous loop system. How long does it take to discharge the extinguishing agent in an HRD system? It only takes 1 to 2 seconds. How is the fire extinguishing agent distributed from an HRD system? It is delivered from open-end tubes. What does HRD stand for? High rate of discharge. How does the fire extinguishing agent put out the fire? It dilutes the atmosphere so that it will not support combustion. What are two methods commonly used to distribute the fire extinguishing agent to the engine? A perforated tube or discharge nozzle are used to distribute the agent. What is the purpose of the yellow and red discharge plugs, discs, in a turbine engine fire extinguishing system? The yellow plug indicates a pilot-initiated discharge. The red plug, disc, indicates thermal activated discharge. What method, other than the pressure gauge, is used to indicate low agent pressure in a container? Some aircraft are equipped with a low pressure warning light in the cockpit. What is the color marking used to identify fire extinguishing lines? A brown tag with a row of black diamonds. What method is used to determine proper fire extinguisher container pressure? Check the container gauge to determine if the pressure is between the prescribed minimum and maximum limits. What method is used to release the fire extinguishing agent in the typical turbine engine fire protection system? One common method is to equip the fire extinguishing containers with discharge valves that are operated by electrically discharged cartridges. The discharge plug is seated with a breakable disc that is ruptured by the explosive cartridge, squibs. The contents of the bottle are discharged into the engine area. What two methods are used to discharge fire extinguishing agents? Mechanical and electrical. Will a continuous loop fire detector still indicate the presence of a fire if the element is broken in two? Yes. What is the most common cause of a false fire warning in a continuous loop detector system? The common cause of false warnings are dents, kinks, or crushed sensing elements. This damage causes the internal wire to short to the ground or outer tubing. How are thermal switches electrically connected in the circuit? The thermal switches are connected in parallel with each other, but in series with the warning light. A temperature rise in any one section of the circuit will cause a thermal switch to close and complete the circuit to indicate a fire or overheat condition. Describe a thermal switch fire detector system. Thermal switch systems have one or more lights that are energized by the aircraft's electrical system when a heat-sensitive thermal switch closes the circuit at a specific temperature. Where does a thermal fire detector system get its electrical power to operate? The thermocouple produces power to close a relay, and power from the aircraft electrical system flows through the relay to the warning light. Describe the operation of a KIDA continuous loop fire detector system. The KIDA continuous loop system has two wires embedded in a special ceramic core within an inconel tube. One wire acts as an internal ground, and the other wire is a hot lead that provides a current. When the ceramic core material heats up to its resistance drops, completing a circuit between the internal wires lighting a light. How many thermocouples are required for engine fire detection? The number of thermocouples used in an engine fire detection system depends on the size of the fire zone and the total circuit resistance. When using a thermocouple type fire detector system, what happens if the engine overheats slowly? A thermocouple depends on the rate of temperature rise and will not give a warning if the engine slowly overheats or a short circuit develops. Name examples of continuous loop detection systems. Fin wall. Fin wall has one L, one wire. Kidda. Kidda has two Ds, two wires, and pneumatic. Name examples of spot detection type systems. Thermal switch and thermocouple. What are the main categories of engine fire protection systems? Spot detection, continuous loop, and flame detectors. This is the end of the Engine Fire Protection Systems section. This video is part of a series. To access the other videos, go to my Powerplant oral playlist. Don't forget to like and subscribe below.